Yo. Good morning. Good morning, cuzzos. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Um, y'all should be used to this by now, seeing my face. Even though we're not live, it's not Monday through Friday. Of course, I'm still gonna go through this 5 game slate today. Find us some bangers, find us some gems, in and we out. But before we get started, look above. We almost at 5,000 subs on the YouTube channel. Help me help y'all. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn notices on for situations like this on the weekend where videos is pre-recorded instead of live on Twitch. But we'll be back over there Monday morning for sure. So let's get straight into it again. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 game slate. In and out, but it's still money to be made. But nothing like a good small slate where you can find your gems and play more than you usually would because the slate too big, right? All right, so out the gate, we got Atlanta Hawks, Charlotte Hornets. This should be a good game. One of the higher totals, I think the highest is 232. 4.5 point spread. So again, this should be a closer game. You could tell by their records, they kind of close. Hawks playing with momentum right now. They coming off back-to-back wins against the Cavs, who got the best record in the league, who are now 12-3 or something around there, but 2 of those 3 losses is back-to-back to the Hawks. So they playing with momentum, so keep that in mind. I want to say they both playing on back-to-backs. All right. Don't mind me on this left side. I just always do that. All right, so I dig it. And again, anything we find, I will put in this bet slip, trying to do a recap at the end, where we can see everything at once and you can pick and choose from there what we found throughout the stream, right? So sound a little raspy, but super early in the morning. Bear with me. All right. Out the gate, you can see they're giving up 5 rebounds to point guards, which he's had 4 2 games ago. His line is 4. You might not get no. They'll give it to you at 2-1 odds on what's the name, but I don't like when I'm right there pushing the limit. Yeah. Let me see. Dyson Daniels, he's not. Let me make sure. Hold on. Make sure we don't got no. I do know we got to do. All right. Okay. All right. I love this kid, man. This kid be balling. His line is 9. He averaging 10. They giving up 10. So getting 9 at plus money is a good straight bet or nice little parlay piece for sure. Remember, don't be afraid of plus odds. They mess up like everybody else. When the read makes sense, where you see double greens, he averaging more than the line. They giving up more than the line. He got a 1.5 point difference on both sides. Trust the read, live with the results. Like I tell him every day. 2 threes for Jalen Johnson. He averaged 2 threes on 5 attempts. They give up 2 threes on 5 attempts. His line is 2. So seeing that's above his average or his average, they're giving up 2 threes to his position. You getting this at favorited odds, which is actually good. You getting it at -120, -120. And Pinnacle, which is the sharpest book in the world, they got it way more favored at damn near -150. So you getting the value on that. The expected value on that by even Bet365, 145, 150. So being at 120 on FanDuel and DraftKings and 115 on Fanatics, that's a good line for sure. Favorite it. Pinnacle going with it, that he'll get it. Of course, anything can happen, but it's a lot going in your favor from the averages he get, the average allowed, what the lines are telling you. Look like it's a good straight bet. Same thing, Clint Capella, averaging 11. They're giving up 12 to centers. His line is 9.5, and it's -111. And then this is one where you're getting some super value on FanDuel. That shit -190 on DraftKings, 130, 140. So that -111 stands out on his own. So those are great odds to take for his 10 points. So keep that in mind. Again, that still and then he has a pattern, y'all. Pay attention. I tell you, I'm not looking at the actual number. I see red, green, red, green, red, and it's literally 1-3, 1-3, 1. They give up 3 assists, right? They give up 3 assists. He averaged 2, so his line at 2 assists at plus money already. right? He's averaging 2. They're on 2 potentials. They're giving up 3 to centers on 4 potentials. His line is 2, which is what he averages, and you already getting that at plus 165 on Bet 365. So keep that in mind. But again, 3 4-1 odds on Hard Rock and DraftKings. So I'm gonna add this in here. Yes, I've seen some lines, but y'all know the gems. Anything where, for those who are new, what is a gem that we consider gems? When you're looking at these averages, right, of what the defense allow, when you start looking at the alt lines, when you get the value of plus 200, 2-1 odds or higher without going over the average allowed, those are gems. So seeing that they give up 3 assists and I'm at 3 assists, we got it at 4-1 odds plus 400. That is a gem based on what the defense allows and us not going over that average that they give up to centers, which is probably because of these last 2 with these high amount of centers, which inflated this, but I'm not sure. But it's still a gem based off of the numbers that we're looking at, right? So, and again, he has a pattern: 1 3 1 3 1. He keep following that pattern. He back on 3. Please be back on 3. Please be back on 3 today. I take you, right? His double, you're getting that 2-1 odds. And the reason I said that is because they're giving up double-digit points, not double-digit rebounds, but they are giving up double-digit rebound chances. So on average, they're giving you 15 rebound chances a game, and they're grabbing about 9 of them. And a rebound chance is anytime the rebound comes within your area. So once it comes off the rim, I think it's 2 or 3 feet, one of them 2, but close enough. When it bounces your direction, they're considering that's a rebound chance that you could potentially grab. Now, do that mean you get them? No, because it's not just you standing there. It's the other person, and you might got some guards who coming down, but anytime it bounces off the rim, your direction is considered a rebound chance. So that kind of indicate when you see high rebound chances that that person is a rebound chaser, what I call them. That's what they known as on 2K. They actually put themselves in position to get rebounds, or they taking that extra step and making that extra effort to run and try to grab it. Whatever it is they find a way to get within a couple feet of the ball when it comes off the rim. So the higher the number, the more effective they usually are on the glass. So keep that in mind. But I do like his line as well. Remember, I feel like I done said this a million times now. Like when it's double greens for the same prop, that's something you should look more into, because that out the gate that looked like a good prop. If he averaging more than that line, that number, they're giving up more than that number. It seems like that's a good prop. Now you do whatever else you want to do to make that a solidified pick, but it seems like that's a great prop. So, but we do these to find those value gems. That don't mean you can't take those. Even when I find a gem, if you think about it, if I'm saying he's gonna get 3 assists, clearly you got to get the 2 first, right? So you're not wrong for saying, okay, I'm gonna take the 2, as long as you're not going under the line where you getting those terrible odds, which is going to force your hand to make big leg parlays. Okay, so let's see. Okay, hold on. Put back Miles out. Oh, LaMelo back. All right. What we got? Brandon Miller. They're giving up 5 assists to shooting guards. The Hawks are. He's averaging 7 potential. Potential assists is when you pass it to somebody, put them in position to score, they shoot it, but they miss it instead of making it. That's a potential assist. So his line is 3.5. He averages 7 potential. They give up 5. You can get 5 at 2-1 odds. Now again, not only do they give up 5 with 7 potential, he averaged 7 potential. So at least 7 times a game on average, he's kicking it out to somebody, or however he's doing it, but he's getting somebody in scoring position. They just got to make 5 of them. Just make 5 of those shots when he puts you in position to score off his pass. I don't feel like we asked for too much, right? I don't feel like that's asking for too much. So that is a gem. We got our 2-1 odds, like I said, without going over the average allowed. We didn't go over 5 assists because that's what they give up. Josh Green, his lines ain't up yet. And again, chat, Doink updates chat. I'm not live, but Doink update live. So when the lineups are changed or updated, they update here. But in case they aren't, like say they got him starting, but then it ended up being Gibson. Don't forget about this new feature where you can come here and it should update on its own. But if it don't, once it's announced, lineups official, like say they still got him here, but Ty just gonna play or start. Just change player. Now when they lines go up, this gonna adjust and change accordingly to his lines. So just keep that in mind. But I don't know why they're not giving nobody else but these two. It's tough. All right, we move. Philadelphia 76ers versus Detroit Pistons. Now, this should be another good game. This is a 2-point spread, 2-point difference. This damn near can go either way, you know. So if you're new, we looking at those lower spreads because we trying to find games where we're getting the most minutes out of our players. So if the game gonna be close or projected to be close by a tight spread, a low number, we should be able to get our 30, 35, maybe more if they go to overtime minutes out of our starters. Like the worst way to lose for any of us is when you got a prop and it's tracking, especially if it's tracking. Halftime here, looking good, but it's a 30-point game. It's a blowout where you know, even though it's tracking, you might not be able to accomplish that goal because they're not going to play the whole fourth quarter. They're going to sit down and let the bums play. Right? That is literally the worst way to lose. You see everybody say National Blowout Association. There's nothing worse than a blowout and you lose your props, but you didn't get a chance to win it. That's the thing for me. At least I got to live with it if I lose, but give me the chance. When you lose to blowouts, to injuries, things that you don't have, that's taken away from your opportunity. Like I didn't even lose that the right way, if that makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? At least let me lose with a fighting chance. So aim for games that's lower spreads for sure. But like once you start getting into like 10 and a half, 11 double-digit spreads, be careful of those games because those typically are telling you ahead of time this is going to be a blowout. It can get out of hand, and you might not get all the minutes out your starters. So keep that in mind. So this is a good game. Lower total. These more half-court offenses, so pace of play slower. But the spread is there. That's what we want to see. So Embiid out. Why am I not surprised? Nobody there. All right. See if we can get us some gems out of here. Jared McCain. All right. They're giving up 5 rebounds. He's averaging 3 on 8 potential. At 6 a game ago, 5 3 games ago, 15 rebound chances, 8. So he either got good luck where he in the right spot, or being a guard, I would assume he's actually trying to get a rebound. He's putting himself in position to get down there where the rebounds are. You can get 5 at plus 150. Now, it's not a gem. It's not 2-to-1 odds, but it is good value. 3 plus 150s, you got you a nice 3-leg parlay in and out. So keep that in mind. Okay. So you got some value there. Again, it's value. Don't get value and gem mixed up. Even a line can be value at negative odds if the read makes sense. Once you start getting into the plus money, you getting your value as well. The gems are, like I said, 2-to-1 odds or more. So when I go through these and we go through games where you be like, you might not have found like a gem where I see one here. Remember, you find anything that's double greens, you own to something. But we see bright green, and you know that's what we're looking for. So they were giving up, Detroit is giving up 19 points on average to power forwards, which is Caleb Martin as of now. Day to day, just be careful. His line is 10, which is what he averages. And again, like you got to look at stuff like this. Not necessarily how many points he had, 10 points, but he missed 3 shots. 18, missed 5 shots. This could have been a 25-point game, damn near. Missed 3 threes, you know. So it's not like these are professional NBA players. They can do anything. We can get 12 points at plus 180. Again, there's value there for sure. There's value there. You can get 15 points at 4-to-1 odds. I love this based on the research. Then you can get 18 at plus 950, plus 1,000 on Fanatics. This is a ladder. This is a gym ladder. 15, right, over 200. 18 over 200. And guess what? Neither line whether we go 15 or 18, it's over the 19 allowed. We're still under the average that they generally give up to power forwards. This is a beautiful gem right here. You do what you want with that. And then, of course, most people for the safer route, if you're going to take these higher alt lines, you got to start with the actual line. Unless it's lower than like minus 130. Once you're in minus 140, minus 150, I wouldn't do it. But keep that in mind. If you like 15 and 20, or start at 12, or whatever the case is, however you want to do it, 12, 15, 18. You know, like, but it's a nice ladder based on this bright green spot for this position. Right? They're giving up way more than his actual line, which helps us out because the bigger the difference is between what they average and what their line is, we got all those little alt lines in between where we can try to get the good value. That's how I go. All right. They're also giving up 6 boards. His line is 4.5. You can get 6 rebounds at plus 175. Now again, I see bright green points, and it's getting to that bright green for rebounds. So if you don't want to take his points ladder or 6 rebounds, come over and take the combo, points plus rebounds. His line is 13.5. Now this is favorited actually. His points plus rebound line is 13.5. They're giving up 25. They're giving up damn near double what his line is to power forwards. Now we can see if we can get some gems out of here, which you can. 18 points plus rebounds for Caleb today is 2-to-1 odds, plus 230. So I'm going to throw that on there as well. So yeah, if you don't want to take the points, you don't want to take the rebounds, the safer route would just be combine them both, take the combo, and call it a day. Take the combo, call it a day. Okay, they don't got his lines up. Will. Okay. Okay, Jay Ivy. He's in a good spot. I really like his line. He's averaging 2 to 3 points over the line, 16.5. They're giving up 21, so I like his line. But it's a lot you can do here as far as line because it's all green, all green. So each one of the combos was going to be all green. We knew that. But again, Jim, they're giving up 3 threes to his position, to point guard. 76ers are giving up 3 threes without him beating the lineup, 2 point guards. He's averaging 2. His line is 2, y'all, at plus money. It's plus money on Bally's and FanDuel. Everywhere else is like right under plus, but it's still cents to the dollar. But still, they're giving you good odds for something he averaged, and they're giving up more of. But they're giving up 3, so we look at 3. Boom. We in gym territory. You got it at plus 290 on FanDuel for 3 threes, which is crazy because he's had 3 threes the last 2 games. Again, I tell y'all, volume is value. So not only that, he gonna shoot them. That's all I care about. Like, I'm not necessarily looking at your makes and misses. I'm just more so seeing how many attempts. You want a person for threes, that all I really want, if nothing else, is just shoot. Shooters gonna shoot, so shoot the ball. So we got value, a gem in his 3 threes today. They're also giving up 5 rebounds. He's averaging 4. Again, 4 rebounds. Love that line. He's averaging that. They're giving up more than that. And they do have it favored at minus 118 on Bally's. DraftKings and FanDuel favoring it a little bit more, minus 125, minus 132. I like the value in that line. And then again, you got 5 assists. He's averaging 4. So it makes sense why 3.5 is favored. And again, if you don't want to take any of the individual stats, by all means, come down here and look at these combos. 20.5, they're giving up 26. 20.5, they're giving up 26 PR. 7.5, they're giving up 10 rebound assists. 24.5, they're giving up 31 PRA. So if you want to go the safer route, just come take one of his lines for a little parlay piece or a straight bet on one of the combos. Call it a day. Super simple. Same here, y'all. They're giving up 3 threes to small forwards. Another volume shooter. He can shoot more, but Just give me at least double of what I'm taking you for. If I'm taking you for 3, at minimum shoot 6. But we can see if it's value here as well. If for his 3 threes, which is what they allow. No, you right under that. But you can use it as a parlay piece, but it's more value in Ivy. Easily. And then again, lines. You can look at lines, but I'm looking for bright greens. 3 assists to Tobias. His line is 2. He's averaging 2 on 3 potentials. He just had 3. The thing is, do we get value at 3? So you right under that 200 gem, but it is value. Like I keep telling y'all, 3 of these at these odds, plus 150, 40, 60, 70. You only need 3 of those, and you got you a 10-1. You at a plus 1,000 with just 3 of those odds. So it is value for sure. Where's that at? 3 assists. And hold on. Yep, 3 assists. So you got some value there. Jim, not necessarily if it's not 2-1 odds for me. But and then again, another line. I'm gonna look too deep into those lines. All right, we got Wizards, Bucks. Now, this is one of the higher totals. It's 2 games that was at 230 or higher. But be mindful. Look at this spread. That's all I'm going to say is be very careful with this, looking at this spread. That is a 16-point spread. This is literally saying none of these people that we about to look at going to be in the game in the 4th quarter. Most likely. Again, I don't know, but that's what that's telling you, that it's going to get real bad. It's going to get bad, so be careful. But again, we just want to find our gems, and we in and we out. Rebounds. They're giving up 5 rebounds to point guards. His line is 3. You can get 4 at 275 based on the research. What the defense allow, that is a gem. You're getting 2-1 odds for 4 rebounds. You can even get 5 at plus 650 on Hard Rock. Again, you do what you want with that. They're giving up 7 assists. He's averaging 5 on 10 potentials. His line is 4.5. Again, like he's had 4 to 5. He should have had 5 here. He had 3 with 8 potentials. So 5 shots was missed off of his pass. That should have been an 8 assist game. He should have covered that every game. What they giving up? 7. You can get 7 at 2-1 odds. Shout out Hard Rock. They're the only ones who had the 2 gems for him. You want to go up to 8 by all means. I'm not, because that's going over the average for me. I try to stick to my guns. Seeing that rebound and assist are bright green, if you don't want to do neither one of them, by all means, take his rebound and assist, which is 7.5 at plus money. They're giving up 11 rebound plus assist to point guards. So you got value in the line itself. They're not giving us no alt line for his rebound plus assist. They're giving up 6 rebounds to shooting guards. He had 6 rebounds 2 games ago. 10, another pattern, y'all. Bad, good, bad, good, bad. Looking like good. He's averaging 4 rebounds. They give up 6. They're giving you 4 at plus money. But again, you can get 5. You don't even need 6. You can get 5 rebounds at 2-1 odds on DraftKings. Where's that at? Right here. You can get 5 rebounds for Brogdon at 2-1 odds on DraftKings, and they're giving up 6. You can even look at 6, but shit. Lower is better. If I can get those odds where I want there, I'm good. Brogdon, they're giving up 3 threes on 9 attempts to shooting guards. Another good thing about, like I said, now the good thing is he hasn't done it. You know, that works in our favor, believe it or not. A lot of people want you to have done it. That's already incorporated in the odds. So seeing his line is 2 at plus money, that works in your favor that he hasn't done it, because you'll get gem value. If he's been averaging 3 threes, which is what they give up, this is a minus 125. Now we get it at 240 because he haven't done it. So that's the key to gems. Most of the time, it's going to turn their side red once you start going into the alt lines, because the point is, since they haven't done it, you're going to catch some sneaky value on it. That's gym hunting for you, 101. All right, so his 3 threes I added. Allow. They're giving up 15 points, 2 small forwards, 2 threes. Those are like the brightest spots I see. You can get 2 threes for him at 2-1 odds. Again, you pick which route you want to go, but if the read makes sense, I'm gonna put it on the slip. They're giving up 15 points to his position. You getting 3-1 odds. What we at? You're getting 3-1 odds for 15 points. Again, I don't look at this, but if it make you feel better, he had 15 points, 2 games out the last 5, 6 points, missed 7 shots, would have had 15. 8, missed 8 shots, would have had 15. So he could have easily had 15 points for these last 5 games based on his numbers and field goal makes and field goal shots took him. And what he ended with, right? So you got value at his 300. At his 15 points for plus 300. So keep that in mind. All right. Kaishan George. They're giving up 13 points. No, you ain't gonna be able to. Yeah, you're gonna have to go to 15. They're also giving up 6 rebounds to his position. Right under it. If you don't want to take his points or rebounds, y'all, bright, again, just match it. So since that's points and rebounds, you knew it was gonna be bright. So his line 13.5. They're giving up 20. And they do have 13.5 points plus rebounds favored for him today. So keep that in mind. Sar. Looking here. Okay. All right. So this boy been balling too. Lillard. He been playmaking his ass off. Show. His line 6.5 assists. I mean, he's averaging 10. They're giving up 8. Why not? I don't think you're gonna. Yeah, I knew it wasn't gonna be no super value at 8. So keep that in mind. All right. Okay, Andre Jackson. His line is 4.5. They're giving up 16 points to his position on 2 threes on 6 attempts. You can see the highest you could take is 10 at 650. Gotta add it. And then the crazy part is, like I said, even 0 for 5, that's 10 points. Even if those was all 2-pointers. You know what I'm saying? Like you 4 shots here, 4 shots here, shot 50%. Make your shots, bro. You should be able to hit 10 points as a grown ass NBA starting professional. Like it was a lot I just said in there that should be every reason you should be able to get 10 points. But who knows? But you're getting it at 6-1 odds, and it still is under the average allowed. So it's a gem. Regardless of what we feel, it's a gem. 2 threes. Oh, you can only take 3? Oh no. All right. Torian Prince. Line is 7.5. They do have it favorited on Hard Rock with the best odds. You got it on ESPN Bets, BetMGM. They're giving up 12. I don't know if nope. You can get this plus 165.10 for a 3-man piece for sure, though. I thought they were going to give us some better lines there. 2 threes to Giannis. Hey, y'all, look. He ended up making one. We was just talking about that like a couple streams ago. 1 is always plus money for him. He might not get to 2, which I'll be looking for, because that's what they give up. But I'm like, he gonna hit 1. Brook Lopez. Okay. All right, so Brook, line 11.5. He averages 17 points. They give up 18. This 11.5 points is crazy. It's minus 120 on DraftKings. It's minus 131, which is more favored on Pinnacle, the sharpest book in the world. So, like, that line is crazy. He averaging way over that. They giving up way over that. But cool. 15 plus 185 was this 18. So you can get 18 at plus 380, which is what they allow to centers. Plus 380 to the center spot. All right. They're giving up 9 boards. His line is 6. He averages 6, y'all. He averaged 6 rebounds. They're giving up 9, but 6 is plus money. I get it. It's you know how he rock, y'all. You get 8 rebounds at plus 370 on FanDuel, plus 360 on DraftKings. Will he get it? None of us know. Not even him. But according to how we do things, 8, we got 2-to-1 odds, and we're at a number 8, which is lower than what they allow. Now, the fun part, you got points plus rebounds, both bright green. So points plus rebounds is your safer route. They're giving up 28 points plus rebounds to centers. His line is 17.5. Or, since they're giving up double-digit points, they're right there at that double-digit rebound, but they do got double-digit rebound chances. So he'll have double-digit rebound chances to grab them. With that being said, I'm not mad at anybody who entertains or sprinkles something on the double-double based on the way their defense is. At plus 1,050 on BetMGM, plus 1,000 on DraftKings. Do not play this on ESPN Bet at plus 650. Seeing the value on this across the board, you losing out on so much money by you taking that, what's that, 350 odd difference lower. Don't do it. So I'm not mad at anybody who was to sprinkle on his double-double based on what this defensive weakness is and how they play or what they allow from centers. Now this is the highest total of the day. This should be a great game to win money on. You got the highest total of the day and one of the lower spreads, minus 2.5. Should be a good game. We should be able to get all our minutes out of our players. This should be a nice little game. And I think this is like a TNT game. So this should be a good game. A lot of day-to-days. So keep that in mind. And again, I'm not stopping on them, but when you see like green, rebound should be like something you focus in on. It ain't a gym, but it's a piece where green, matching props. You should be looking more into these like, okay, I'm strictly trying to find if we can like this, bright green. Draymond, look, he just had 10 points and missed 7 shots. I don't even know what his line is 7.5. You can get 10 at plus 145. Nice little parlay piece. You can get 12, 2-to-1 odds. So you already in your 2-to-1 odds at 12 points. They're giving up 19 to power forwards. 15 plus 600 on Hard Rock, 500 on DraftKings, 430 FanDuel. And oh no, they're gonna make you go to 20. Okay. 2 threes. His line is that. And they're giving that to you at plus 190. You right under that plus 200 mark. So keep that in mind. All right. And then, they ain't going to give us his lines. Okay. All right, we move. Tyus Jones. His line is 10.5. He's averaging 13 points. They're giving up 19. So 10.5, I love it. But let's see if we can get us some value here, which we can at 15. 15, we got our 2-to-1 odds. They're giving up 19. So we can even go up to 18, which you can get at plus 500 on Fanatics, 450 on DraftKings. These are all good numbers. That's under what they allow with value. No better place to be. Find you some value without going over the average allowed. No better place to be. They're giving up 5 rebounds. Let's see. 4 rebounds is plus 175. 5. You got 5 rebounds at 4-to-1 odds based on what they're giving up 2 point guards. There's Warriors. Don't want to take points, don't want to take rebounds, take his points plus rebounds. Now, they might give us all line on that one. His line is 13.5. They're giving up 24 points plus rebounds. You can get 18 at 2-to-1 odds, which is still under 24, which is what they allow the combo. So you got a gym even on a combo going up to the full alt line at 18 points plus rebounds if you don't want to take his points or rebounds. Nurkic, his line is 8.5. They're giving up 11 and 3 assists. He's averaging 2 assists with 3 potentials. You can see he got 4 potentials, 7, 4. So he got games where he pass it, and they'll give you 3 at 2-to-1 odds. That is the gym. Based on what they're allowing, the odds we get it at. And like I said, he averages 3 potential assists a game. That's if he play. I see a day-to-day. So keep that in mind. And last but not least, I take that back. This was the highest total. My apologies. This was the highest total. 233 with a 7-point spread. We should be good money. Is Luka back? He don't got his lines yet. Okay. All right. They're giving up 3 threes to Najee's position at small forward, which you can get at 2-1 odds. I don't want to see something. Okay. I take that back. Hold on. I take that. Oh, it's at the top. No, it's at the bottom. I take that back. I had to change that filter. It was too much going on from last year. At least I got, it was like 1 or 2 games from last year. At least I got some games from this year. So I take that back. Disregard. This is crazy. All right, Derek Lively. His minutes been going back up. His usage there, based on like how they use him. I'm not sure if Luka back, but at the end of the day, his line's 7.5. Y'all, he averaged 10. They giving up 20. So you can get 12 at 2-1 odds. You can get 15 at 8-1 odds on Hard Rock. Plus 800, 750. Do not play this on FanDuel. At no 490 when you see these odds on the other books. Don't play that on FanDuel. You losing out. If you a lot of people always ask about the difference, like what about, well, I mean, just plug in Gafford. They don't even got his lines yet, but if you think about Gafford being there, just plug him in. All right. Keontae George. You see how that stuff just turned bright green? That's a good thing. When Jordan Clarkson don't play, I just seen everything turn bright. He only played without him 2 games. All right, so his line is 15.5, y'all. Favored at minus 122. He's averaging 23 points. They're giving up 23 points. So, of course, I love 15.5 out the gate. Love 15.5. You can get 20 at 2-1 odds. So that's what we need to be. 20 at 2-1 odds only on Hard Rock. It's DraftKings and FanDuel respecting it a little bit more than they should. So you can get that, and then you got to go 25, not going there. So 20, love it. 20, I love his 15.5. I love 20. They're giving up 4. They're giving up 4 rebounds. I doubt. Oh, they do give it to you. Okay, 4 rebounds. 2-1 odds. That's crazy. And then this assist line, of course, but again, I'm looking at these bright spots. They're giving up 4 rebounds to shooting guards. His line is 2.5. You can get 4 at 3-1 odds. Based on the research, what they're allowing, the odds we get it at, that's a gem. They're giving up 2 threes to power forwards. He's averaging damn near 2 threes. So and they only gonna give us up to 3. I would pay attention to John Collins' 2 threes as y'all going through the slate later. And then Walker Kessler, who's getting back in rhythm. He's finding his groove. I like what's going on with Buddy. They're giving up 21 points to centers with 5 assists and 10 rebounds. So out the gate, 21 points, 10 rebounds. I want to see double-double. They're giving it to you at plus 310. But let's go here. He's averaging 12, y'all. They're giving up 21. So I love 8.5. And it's damn near plus money on Hard Rock at minus 105. 12 points is where we start getting our gym at. 12 points, and then 15 points is plus 650 on Hard Rock, 550 DraftKings, 500 FanDuel. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So we got value in his points. His assist line is 2, which is what he averaged. Whoa, don't add that. I'm trying to get. All right. You can get 3 at plus 280. Add. You can get 4 at plus 650, and you can get the full 5 at plus 1750. He just had 5 assists last game. Literally just had 5 assists. This is a beautiful gem right here. 3 plus 280, 4 and 5, you're going to have to take over on Hard Rock. So keep that in mind. Again, if you don't want to take his points, you don't want to take his assists, seeing that both is bright, points and assists should be your next option. His line is 10.5. They're giving up 26 points plus assists to him. I feel like he can get that in points. But who? You giving it to us at plus money on Hard Rock? Hard Rock, shout out y'all. Y'all been doing amazing with these odds. Every other book got it favored. They giving it a little bit more respect. Hard Rock, like, nope, cool with me. You can get, let's see where it started. What's this? 14 points plus assists at plus 230 on FanDuel. That is in gym territory, and you still got like 10 to spare. So there we have it. In and we out. Got it done in less than an hour. Again, love y'all. I'm back tomorrow with another pre-recorded to go over the entire NFL slate. Monday mornings, if you've never been, Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern on the dot. We live on Twitch. My Twitch handle is in the description. This is timestamped. Let's get the channel to 5,000 subs. Let's see if my math is correct. 7 make 8. So we 1,208 subs away from 5K subs. So again, if you don't do nothing else, support is free. Like, subscribe, turn on those noties. See y'all tomorrow. May the night be the best gambling night of your gambling life. Let's get to the bag. Love y'all.